What's up, YouTube? I'm Robert, and you're watching the B1KER Bar Podcast.
And it's not like what you're doing for somebody's pretty cheap. I mean, what I think on your website, it's a grand, right? For somebody to for you to do a bike.
Yeah, we started $1,000 for one color and the logo. And I'm kind of flexible with what one color means, because honestly, like if you just wanted black on black, that's going to cost me almost the same as like super sparkly pink on green with green logos or something like that. You know what I mean? So one color kind of covers a lot of options. Where the money kicks in is like, let's say you want me to do your fork lowers. Complete pain in the ass to do that. A helmets are tough to do. They're very small, but you got to mask all those little holes out and all that kind of stuff. And they're so they take a weird amount of time, even though they're so small. You know what I mean?
Right.
So that's kind of where the money's at. Is
or like your bike behind you, extras. the one I used on the Instagram post. Like, there's a lot of different details in that. So there's
a lot of detail in that.
Right. So that's where whenever people were like, hey, I want, palm trees and a spider web and a 15 colors and a Pollock paint job on this, like, then that's obviously, and I guess it's probably the pricing's based off of the amount of time that you think that it's going to take.
Yeah. Well, because like you see it, God, I'm on opposite here, but I faded a lot of this. So it's like blue faded in, yellow faded into pink. Fades are easy because I can literally just paint blue and then paint yellow right over it. I don't have to do anything. But if you want blue and then like some kind of hard line to yellow, that means I got to do the blue, wait for it to dry, mask off that area, paint yellow, wait for it to dry, unmask. You know what I mean? So it's little stuff like that where people will come up with an idea, and I'll be like, look, that's going to be about $1,600. And then I'll be like, but instead of those hard lines, if you want to just fade that, like, that's going to knock $100 off of there.
Yeah.
Because that's a 5 minute of just changing paint color in my gun to continuing on versus waiting for this paint to dry, masking, doing this. You know what I mean? So and a lot of times people are like, how is that cheaper? Because they'll come up with even more colors. But what'll be funny is I'll be sitting there either on a phone call, like pain in the ass factor cascading down behind me when they come up with this idea.
Right.
If you like that, make sure you check out the full episode. And hey, do me a favor, before you take off, hit the like and subscribe.